Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome everyone to the SVRI Forum 2024. I hope you're as excited as I am to be here. It's really wonderful to see so many people and to feel the excitement and how already this morning there was so much electricity and enthusiasm going around. So really, really happy to have you all here. Welcome to South Africa and to the beautiful city of Cape Town. I do hope that you have time outside of the conference to go and enjoy the hospitality of the city and to discover some of its wonders, including Table Mountain, which is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, I am told, so I hope you do have time to go and see something. But we are here celebrating our 8th SVRI Forum with over 1,500 participants from 113 countries. So it's really a record for us. And there is a little map at the entrance for you to make sure you put a pin in that your country is noted there. So thank you for that. Anyone attending SVRI forums over the years, over the past 15 years that we've been holding them, knows that what we expect is a place where togetherness and solidarity and science and innovation and conversations and support and care come together. And this year is no exception. We have an amazing, very diverse and curated program for the next 4 days. And I can assure you that there is something for everyone, because we have more than 200 oral presentations. We have 189 posters. We have nearly 90 4-minute presentations. And we really build the program based on learnings from the field and new things happening in the field. And we hope we're bringing the best, and certainly the best, of the more than 1,100 abstracts that were received and reviewed. So really a lot of exciting things in the program for everyone. And we also have 67 participant-driven events and many other things on the line. So really great program that I hope you all enjoy. We are also celebrating that the SVRI is turning 21. So, and someone asked me in an interview how the SVRI had started, and together with my partner in crime, Rachel Jukes, who's somewhere in the audience, you know, it brought back some not very nice memories, not very happy memories about how challenging it was really to convince the Global Forum for Health Research, which had been set up to fund new ideas and new areas of research, that an initiative on research on violence against women, which was what we were focused on at the time, was important. It just was really hard to convey that, and it just was considered a very marginal issue. So it took several years of quite difficult and at times challenging negotiations and discussions to eventually get some seed funding. To get the SVRI off the ground. And it started out as a small project within WHO. We committed, and we were able to fulfill our commitment that within 2 years we would move the Secretariat to a southern-based institution. And through a competitive process, the Medical Research Council in South Africa was identified, and so the Secretariat moved here. And under the watchful eyes of Rachel, the baby, the infant, grew and became a toddler and then a preteen. And then when we got to teenagehood, the itch for independence came along. And so after a couple of years of discussions and many considerations around sustainability and funding and etc., in 2019, the SVRI became an independent organization under the wonderful leadership of Liz Dartnell, whom you all know. And you know, it's really makes me very proud that from a difficult pregnancy and delivery, we now have a full-fledged early adult, sorry, 21, early adult, and that the SVRI really continued to grow from strength to strength and is really flourishing. And really a great thanks to Liz and to the SVRI team and to all of our partners and members and donors and all of you who have accompanied us on the journey so far. The team has grown in the past few years, but it's still a very small team. And you know, we don't cease to be amazed at the Leadership Council when every month we receive the reports of all the things that the small team is achieving. So really a great thanks. And you know, the forum is kind of the jewel in our crown. It is our very big event every 2 years. It is an amazing gathering of researchers, advocates, policymakers, but it is only one of the things that the SVRI does. And so it is now the largest network on research on violence against women and violence against children and other forms of violence driven by gender inequality. We have over 11,500 members now, and the work is centered around 4 pillars: building and disseminating research for evidence, promoting quality, policy-relevant research and building capacity in LMICs for this, promoting partnerships and advocating for change. And we are very proud that yesterday we launched our new strategy, and I see that there's copies there if you didn't get one last night. So, you know, lots of milestones. 8th Forum, SVRI is turning 21, and we have a new strategy that, to share with you. I'm going to mention another milestone, which is that next year marks the 30 years since the Beijing Platform for Action and the declaration were adopted. And this framework has been really important for many of us as a source of strategic direction for the work and a global reminder that the world committed to respecting, promoting, and protecting the rights of women and girls globally around the world, and including the right to live free of violence. So the Beijing Platform for Action also recognized the importance of research. It stated, among other things, that the lack of or inadequate documentation and research on domestic violence, sexual harassment, and violence against women and girls in public and private impedes efforts to design specific intervention strategies and programs. So how wonderful then that thanks to our collective efforts, we are entering the 30th year after the Beijing Platform for Action was adopted with a much stronger, with a much larger amount of evidence on what works to prevent violence against women and girls and against children and others in low and middle income countries. We have a much greater understanding and recognition of the issue. It is on the global agendas. It is on the Sustainable Development Goals. So really, I think we can all be very proud of this. You know, 30 years seems a long time, but it actually goes by pretty quickly. We are merely 5 and a bit years away from the Sustainable Development Goals, and we know that it's still very much progress towards indicators, and particularly I would say to those indicators related to gender equality and women's empowerment is patchy. But that's why we're here. We're really here to move the field forward, and I think there is a sense of urgency. And obviously these global goals are important as a rallying cry, but ultimately we really have to keep the focus on the local level and the women and children at the local level that we want to make sure you know, benefit from this work, and that we are working together to ensure that you know, those who have survived violence, those who have are still experiencing violence, and those who are at risk of experiencing violence really don't need to be in this situation. So we are here to move, to share, and I urge you to just soak up and share as much information as you can from the different themes that are under discussion this year. Make use of all that's on offer, particularly also including the many wellness activities and services. At Forum 2024, we believe that it is important to that our minds, our hearts, and our body deserve equal nourishment. We are aware that some of the things we're covering and talking about may be triggering for some of us. So do know that there is a quiet room and there are counselors on site, and all the information about those services is in your packs. So please do look them up if you need to. We hope that you leave the conference changed, that you leave the conference motivated and inspired, with many more friends in your contact books, and maybe 1 or 2 new professional collaborations, as we've seen in the past. There are a lot of opportunities within the official program and outside of it for networking. We did listen to you and the feedback from 2022, so there is a larger time between the sessions and at lunchtime, so that you do have that additional time for networking. Download the Forum app if you haven't yet done so, because it's helpful to navigate all the things. And then don't hesitate to go and visit also the exhibition stands. We have 39 exhibitors that are eager to share all their work, about their work on violence against women. So really, once again, just a warm welcome to those of you who have been our repeaters and have come to many forums before, and also, you know, very happy to say that we have a lot of newcomers, we have a lot of young researchers, so really a warm welcome to everyone. I hope you enjoy it and that we have one more amazing gathering.